Keep those to yourself. We are celebrating 6th graders today, and that is the vibe we need to project as the award winners today. Okay? We love you. We appreciate you. We are so glad you're here. Show us that you care that you're here as well. Okay? Give your attention in this room.
Welcome 6th graders. Are you excited for your ceremony today? All right. This is so fun. This is probably one of my favorite times of the year is that we get to stop for a moment and recognize every single student in this room and all that you have accomplished. So before we get started, I'm going to ask you to stand, put your hand over your heart, and we will begin with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, everybody, so this is just a reminder that during this ceremony, we are going to be respectful, we are going to be responsible, and we are going to show each other, your teachers, as well as your parents and family members that are watching via live, that you are, what amazing 6th graders you are. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin recognizing this great class. Would Ms. Holloman like to go ahead and come up and present her awards?
Hello, my name is Mrs. Holloman, and I've seen several of you throughout this year, and some of you are not sure what I teach. So I'm going to tell you today. I teach the very best students in this whole school. No offense to anybody else. I teach students who have a superpower. And, I told myself I wasn't going to cry. I cried in the 8th grade. I wasn't going to cry in 6th grade. But anyway, I'm crying happy tears because I love these students so much. And my students that have a very special superpower are that they speak more than one language. And speaking more than one language is a very special thing, and it's something to be proud of. And I just want to recognize any student here today who speaks more than one language. If you feel comfortable, would you raise your hand and look around, keep your hand up, and let's give them a round of applause. You can put your hand down now. Speaking more than one language is something that is very, very special, and it is a skill that not everyone has. And if you speak more than one language here today, that's something that no one can take away from you, no matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens in the world. So, to the students that I want to recognize today, these two students have worked very hard all year. They've overcome lots of obstacles. They've not quit when it's hard, and that's a very important skill in life. And they have just kept going, and they've showed up day after day, and they've tried their very best, even when they didn't want to. And I would like to recognize Lucy Hodel. And Andrew Varela Sanchez.
Let's give them another round of applause. Okay, next up is we have one of our art teachers, Mrs. Nahan, and she will be giving an Outstanding Artist Award.
Hello, 6th graders. First of all, I want to say how thrilled I am to be at Hickory and how fortunate I felt to be able to teach 2 full semesters of art this year. I was asked to choose one student. Extremely difficult job. We have many talented students at Hickory. I chose this student because puts into her art is based on her passion and dedication and her hard work. Art is sometimes easy, sometimes hard, but it does take hard work. It takes that extra time. The student would work at home and bring me things from there. And I just wish her the very best. This is not the first time you'll be seeing her art, I'm sure. Our young adopted.
Yeah, let's give it up for Ari. We've seen her art. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's move into our academic awards. Next up, presenting her math awards is Mrs. Killian. And accompanying her, Mrs. Kaiser.
Well, okay, hold on, guys. They're right here too. So guys, I wanted Miss Kaiser to come up here with me because I feel like we are like a math team together. And guys, but it took you guys being such great students to help us be a successful team. And I am so proud of all of you because I feel like as a team, our math scores, especially in this year of craziness, have improved so much, and I'm so proud of every one of you. Having said that, we only have, 2 awards per class to give. So I would like to start with the most improved, if that's okay with you. So most improved per class period. I'll go first with my 3rd through 7th, and then I'll have Ms. Kaiser do hers, and then we'll go with the high achievers. So for my 3rd period class, my most improved math student, and I'll have you guys all come up here, is Kyle Koch. I'm pretty smart. Okay, so Kyle, why don't you just stay right here? And then we'll go to my 4th period class. My most improved for my 4th period class is Memphis Tuttle. He also happened to score right beneath my highest achiever. I'm just going to say he was number 2. Good job. Okay, let's move to 6th period. My 6th period class, my most improved was Miss Aaliyah Hare. Were you expecting that? Okay, my most improved for my 7th period class, which was also a real high achiever too, but not quite the highest by 3 points, is Michaela Kruger. Okay, Ms. Kaiser has her 2 math classes.
All right, so I just want to say, teaching with Mrs. Killian is a lot of fun. Because when we sat down to do these awards, I think we ran back and forth between each other's classrooms because we could not believe how much you all grew this year. The numbers that you guys put up they were phenomenal. But it was a very close race within my classes. So my 1st period most improved with 51 points is Paige Westerman. And my 3rd period most improved with a gain of 50 points on the year is Mr. Jude Johnson.
Sorry, we're not quite organized, but it's fine.
We are, it's wonderful.
All right, so I'm going to go first this time. And we're going to talk about our highest achiever. And this was another one that actually tied for most points improved over the year. And she also gained 51 points, but she was my highest achiever, and that goes to first period, Monique Turner. And my third period highest achiever, who I think caught every mistake that I've ever made this year, Andrew Costinger.
Okay, I'm gonna go in a wonky order, and there's a reason for it. You'll figure it out later. Okay, I'm gonna start with 7th period. And my highest achiever, who I just got, I guess during the 3rd quarter, so excited to have him, is Aiden Friesen. Okay, my 6th period highest achiever, and I'm sorry, I didn't put the numbers down here or to tell you like Ms. Kaiser did, but my highest achiever was Eli Custer. Oh, man. Okay, my 3rd period highest achiever is Miss Nina Buckler. There she is. Okay, I did go out of order for a reason. My 4th period highest achiever was also the highest achiever in the 6th grade. And just like Andrew, he pointed out every mistake I made. But I appreciate that. Noah Lawson, come on.
All right, next up, everybody, let's give a very warm welcome for our orchestra teacher to present his award, Mr. Kurtman.
Hello, 6th grade. My name is Mr. Kirkman. All right, so we had a strange year, but an incredible year because I had so many great students in my classes, and usually I narrow it down to the top 10, but I just couldn't. So I've got a top 13 students in orchestra class this year, and I've got some certificates. So if I call your name up here, come up here and grab one. And we're gonna start with Shiloh Ewing. All right, stay up here. Reagan Schultz. Addison Cross. Gracie Nover. Aiden Friesen. Priestman. Mr. Triangle. Andrew Costagnac. Joseph Langford. Kinsey Minor. Brooklyn Mooney. Bradley Rayborn. Monique Turner. Memphis Tuttle. Last but not least, Paige Westerman. All right, here are my lucky 13 orchestra top players of the year. Give it up.
Excellent work, sixth graders. All right. Next up, please welcome Dr. Forrester and Mrs. Morris for a reading award.
Good afternoon. Howdy, howdy. How are we? Woo! All right. I am so excited. This is my first year at Hickory. Also, this is Morris's first year. But it's been a fantastic year. I was a little nervous coming, thinking, goodness, what are sixth graders like anymore in the year 2021, 2020? But you guys, I will tell you, are a fabulous, fabulous group. And especially in reading class, we had a whole lot of fun reading, me geeking out about books and you making fun of me that I got so excited about the books, right? Me trying to convince you, no, this book really is really, really good, and then you reading it and saying, yeah, no, it's not. But you read it anyway, so I appreciate you. Us learning about Greek mythology all year through Percy Jackson and then with Mr. Jackson and I in social studies. So it's been a year for the books for sure. Yeah, what can you go for? So we'll start out with our most improved as well, since that is what math set precedent for. So here we go. I teach math, not math, I don't teach math, I teach reading. That was not prophetic, Mr. Williams. I teach reading, 4 periods, and then Mrs. Morris teaches 2. So we'll start out with my first period, most improved, and I did look at iReady scores, Read 180 scores if you're in that class, and I also looked at your grade and your effort to determine. And it was a very clear in each of these classes for most improved. My most improved award for first period is Mr. Adam Link. Adam. I'm sorry, I'm like your grandma, you gotta help me. Here we go. My next in third period, my most improved with a huge, I'm not good like the math teachers, I didn't remember the actual numbers, but I'm a reading teacher, so I'll use hyperbole with a massive, huge increase in his iReady score for third period is Mr. Dominic Tennyson. All right, in my fourth period class, another huge improvement in my fourth period class on iReady is Mr. Cameron Parker. And in my sixth period, another very, very big improvement in iReady from beginning to end was Miss Brooklyn Mooney. All right, I'll turn it over to Mrs. Morris to announce hers.
as Dr. Forster said, I am Miss Morris, and this is my first year at Hickory, and honestly, guys, I could not ask for better sixth graders to be with. So, just like Dr. Forster, I looked at iReady scores, I looked at just the hard work that you guys put in my class, and it was super hard picking these people because honestly, I could have 5 for each, but since I had to choose one. For my 6th hour, most improved is Miss Ariana Dalton. And for my 7th hour, most improved is Miss Kendra Weeks.
All right, so now we are moving on to our highest achiever in each period. And my first period, this kiddo literally knocked it out of the park at the end of the year. So much so that when I looked at his score and he showed it to me, I started crying, and then he said, "Was it that bad?" So, no, it was not that bad. It was so good that I was so proud of him. So first period, highest achiever in reading for me is Mr. Hayden Homer. That darn dentist. All right, well, we'll celebrate with him when I see him tomorrow. My third period highest achiever was another one who made huge gains this year and also did all her work, had awesome assignments turned in, and that is Miss Henley Rain. All right, my fourth period is where I am here, and this person also had huge gains and just added a lot to our class this year, and that is Mr. CJ Shade. And my highest achiever, also huge gains on iReady, and then just excellence in the classroom, always participating, great attitude, and that is Miss Monique Turner. All right.
Okay, so my highest achiever for my 6th hour class is someone whose work was unmatched the entire year. The dedication this student gave in reading was outstanding, and it always blew me away. And that goes to Kenzie Miner. And for 7th period, this is someone who was at the top of her game the entire year. I had no doubt who this was, and this is Tatum Holland. All right, 6th grade. Here we go. We're keeping going. Next up, please welcome Mrs. Bankhead, our band teacher. What's going on, sixth grade? I always love that. So, you guys have all been an amazing class. I was very fortunate this year to get to teach sixth grade general music on top of sixth grade band, and it's been amazing. So general music, thank you guys so much for a great year. Sixth grade band awards, you guys made it really tough for me this year, and it's been awesome. I hope that you've learned a lot. I want you to make sure that you keep practicing, okay? So my first award goes to this young lady in Woodwinds. This needs to go to Alicia. Clarinet extraordinaire. All right. Next up, again, this is always such a great time of year, but always a really tough time of year too, because it's hard picking. It is, and I like that every year. So this brass award has to go to Camille Dance. Trumpet player extraordinaire. She's got it. All right, you guys have a great summer. All right, please again welcome back Dr. Forrester and Mr. Jackson for social studies.
All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this was also my first year. You all are awesome. You all are amazing. Literally, even though some of you may not agree, some of you know, like, Mr. Jackson doesn't like us, Mr. Jackson this and that, you all are amazing, every single one of you. And these awards that me and Dr. Forrester are going to present to you all are proof of just how amazing you all are. Okay, so we will stick with the grain and go ahead and do our most improved first, all right? So I'll start with first period and I'll work my way down. So for our most improved for first period, we have Miss Aaliyah Hare. All right. Next for third period, we have Miss Angeline Meneses. All right, so and for fourth period, we have Miss Keegan Stiles. All right, and for sixth period, we have Miss Madison McMillan. All right, and last but not least, for seventh period, most improved, we have Miss Kylie Comer. And we're going to give it to Dr. Forrester.
All right, so I taught just one section of social studies. We were small, but we were mighty. So my little family of 16, we had a good time this year learning all about ancient civilizations and different parts of the world. And so I wish I could give more than just one, but this person I want to give it to really came into our class a little late, but added so much when he did, gives 100%. My most improved award goes to Cameron Winfrey.
All right, and now for our highest achievers in social studies. We're going to start with first period with Lena Butler. All right, for third period, Mr. Henry Hayes. All right, and for fourth period, this awesome man, Mr. Jude Johnson. All right, sixth period, we have Mr. Memphis Tuttle. And for seventh period, we have Miss Tabitha Brown.
All right, so my award, it could have gone to several people for highest achiever, but this person did turn in extremely quality work every time, exactly as I asked, even though he would get mad at me if I asked him to color it sometimes, Mr. Bo West.
All right, next up to present both the Science Awards and the special Doug Brooks Science Award, please welcome Mrs. Morris and Mrs. Kaiser.
Hey. All right, so we are going to start with our most improved. And for science, there's not an I ready test. There's not, it's a lot of asking questions, and sometimes we make mistakes, but we're growing our brain, right? We're doing experiments. And so when we looked at this award, we thought, okay, who has become the most comfortable with trial and error? Who is digging in to figure out what those right answers are? And people who have just grown more comfortable to do that throughout the year. And so I'll start my fourth period most improved, and I don't think she knows this at all. She has put in a ton of work, and I got her at semester, I believe, is Miss Taylor Mix. All right, my sixth period most improved, Miss Emma McGeorge. And my seventh period most improved is Caitlin Woodard.
Okay, and my first hour most improved student is Miss Emma Borskovich. most improved is Kaden Martin. And last but not least, my fourth hour most improved in science is Mariah Powers. All right, and we are now going to turn to highest achiever, people that have spent the entire year. Did not want to forget that picture. Okay, now we can move to highest achiever in our science classes, people that have showed all year long their dedication and curiosity in science. And so my first period highest achiever is Eli Custer. My third period highest achiever, Joe Linksford. And my fourth period is Addison Cross.
All right, so moving on to my highest achiever, my fourth period, Miss Henley Rain. My sixth period highest achiever, I think next time I'm going to be gone, I'm just going to call him in for my sub, Andrew Constantine. And my seventh period, my seventh period. Guys, this is the class. I had to go back and look at all 4 quarters because it was so close. This is the class that I had to plan an extra day for because they would just get through everything so quickly. So going through all 4 quarters throughout the year, my highest achiever was Mr. Trey DeCarlos. Okay, so there are 2 more awards that we need to hand out. We call these the Doug Brooks Awards. Doug Brooks was a student who went to Hickory Hills here in the 1970s. And while he was at Hickory, he was an incredible science student. And it doesn't necessarily mean that he was the highest achiever or he was the most improved. But science, he asked the most questions, and he was so curious, and that was his passion. And so he was super friendly, he was very cooperative with teachers, but he particularly enjoyed science. While Doug was in high high school, unfortunately, Doug was in an accident and had passed away. So they have come up with a Doug Brooks Science Award that we give to one science student for each teacher who shows those same traits. And so this year, Mrs. Morris and I sat down and we looked for students who didn't really care about what the grade was, but who just really stood out from everybody else in the field of science as a sixth grader. And so we have certificates we want to give our two recipients here, and they will also have their name. They're also going to have their name that's put on this plaque here that's going to be in the halls of Hickory Hills forever and ever and ever and ever. Question? Yes, Liam? It will never run out of space. All right, so this year, my Doug Brooks Science Award winner, the gentleman who knows the most facts of anybody I've ever met and asks the most questions, he's a brilliant science mind, Leo Whalen.
When I first heard about the Doug Brooks Award and all the characteristics and traits of this person, the one person that stood in my mind came to me immediately. She is someone who has come into my room every single day, gave her all, asked all the questions, and never stopped. Even apologized for asking me so many questions. And so I could not think of a better person to give this to, and this person is Shelby Hurt.
All right, without further ado, presenting our English awards, please welcome Mrs. Pratt and Mrs. Hapcock.
Oh, my sweet kids.
It's good to see you high and low.
It has been a pleasure to teach you all the things about all the stuff, says the English teacher, and that was grammatically not correct. I'm glad to see you. We're going to go through specifically highest achiever and most improved, like we have, but then we have something a little special for you to kind of close up things that's really special and important to my heart, to you, because I freaking love you. So there's that. Okay. We're going to go with most highest achiever first. Most improved first. But we got to keep it in the same thread. Here we go. Okay, so for hi babe, have a seat wherever. Perfect. Right in the middle. Okay, all right. Here we go. We're going to start with most improved for my first hour, and this was tough because I love starting my day with these friends. But the most improved for my first hour goes to Miss Elizabeth Beer. Come on. Okay, next item up for bid, and this was kind of a tough call, but I can't say enough wonderful things about this student and how she has improved over the course of this entire year. Most improved for my third period goes to Miss Leanne Howard. Come on down. Awesome. Okay. Next for my fourth period.
Oh, the fun we have. We do. Most improved from the beginning of when this friend came to us a little later in the year until now, hands down goes to Layla Burris. Come on. And this we ran because it's for my 6th hour, and I know that she's not here, but we're gonna do a yay round of applause for the most improved for 6th hour, which goes to Lily Ecker. We'll give it to her when we see her. Okay, sounds good. And last but not least, 7th hour most improved, my 7th hour. Do. Oh, Anywho, all right. My most improved for 7th hour goes to Mr. Leo Williams. Okay, I'm going to turn over to Mrs. Kraft to say 4 hours.
Yeah. So as far as I was concerned, I had the best 6th grade class, even though I only had one. But I love all the students, and honestly, they made my mornings very special coming in and starting with them. So the most improved for me would be Cameron Parker.
Okay, we're going to go to highest achiever for first hour highest achiever. It was a very close call. I'm just not going to lie, it was really close. Our highest achiever for first hour for my English class goes to Nora Freeman. Let's see. 3rd hour highest achiever. If you've had a conversation with this person, sometimes I find myself having a conversation with this student, and the rest of the class is just kind of looking at us like, what the heck are you talking about? And we get each other because she's just so intellectually funny. It just is astounding. Ella Stevens, come on down. Okay. Next, for my 4th hour highest achiever, someone tell me what it is. Okay, this goes to Mr. Luke Squires. Come on down. Awesome. Okay. 6th hour. Highest achiever. Grayson Biggers, come on down. Okay. All right. And last but not least, my 7th hour. My people. Gosh. This goes to a lovely young lady who always tried her hardest and gave her best effort in everything that she does, and this is Miss Addison Hubble.
Okay, so I had a lot of high achievers, so it was kind of hard to just choose that top one, but that kind of rose to the top, so I'm able to say confidently that Josie Mikowski is.
Can we get a
Awesome. We're going to interject real quick before we pick up with a little bit more awards in the English department with Dr. Forster.
All right, I just noticed that one of my people came in, so I don't want to let the day get by without recognizing him. And I did tell the embarrassing story, and I'll tell it again, that when he showed me his score and how well he had done, I cried, and he said, "Is that bad?" Because I was crying. I said, "No, it was awesome." So the highest achiever for first period reading for me is Caden Homer. Come on down.
Okay, sweet friends, this is the time when your English teacher gets an emotional sobby mess. So you're welcome. Gift to you. We close up this school year typically with learning figurative language. I hope you remember that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. We learn figurative language, and one of the things that I like to end our year on are idioms. And so I have prepared a little something special for you. You are an idiom award. And every individual in 6th grade has earned an individual handwritten idiom award by your English teacher. So, based off your personality, I picked an idiom that describes you. And every person gets an idiom award. So, we are going to, we're going to do a 2-clap. Because we're going to go through every student in 6th grade. Mrs. Breck already gave this out to her first hour. She already gave them out, so they have them. So we are going to, whenever I call names, we're going to come up and just kind of stand on this row right here. That one right there, all the way across. This is going to be my whole hour, and what we're going to do is do a 2-hand clap when you hear a name. You ready? Can you practice a 2-hand clap? So if I say Mrs. A, Mrs. Kill, Mrs. Grimm. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Right. So, because we have 140 awards to give out, so let's hurry it up. Here we go. Okay. For my first hour, the Big Cheese Award goes to Dominic Tennyson. 1, 2. The Class Act Award goes to Henry Haynes. The Down to Earth Award goes to Daniel DeBlanc. The Larger Than Life Award goes to Charlie Mule. The Happy Go Lucky Award goes to Reagan George. The Nice As Pie goes to my Mads, Madison McMillan. The Live Wire goes to John Bosovic. The Silver Tongue Award goes to none other than Kyle Coke. The Straight as an Arrow Award goes to Hayden Martin. The Social Butterfly Award goes to Nora Freebert. The Tower of Strength Award goes to Zoe Parmalee. Oh, darn it. Okay. The Go Getter Award goes to Deshaun Blunt. The Eagle Eyes Award goes to Jack Andrews. Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining Award goes to Ari Wara Sharp as a Tack Award goes to Bryson Caraway. On the Ball Award goes to William Ross. Nose to the Grindstone Award goes to Tyrese Spriggs. The Heart to Heart Award goes to Elizabeth Beer.
The Go Against the Grain Award goes to, whoops. The Go the Extra Mile Award goes to Andrew Costaño. The Gift of Gab Award goes to Brooklyn Mooney. Give my first hour a round of applause. Good job, guys. You guys can have a seat. Awesome. Okay, hey, can somebody get a picture of this? Same here. Somebody get a picture of this. Okay. Ready, set, five. All right. Okay. All right, third hour goes to, when you hear your name, come and have a stand on that row. Double clap, you guys are awesome with the double claps, way to be. Here we go, third hour, the Class Act Award goes to Eli Custer. Down to Earth Award goes to Leanne Howard. The Dress to Impress Award goes to Jamarcus Hayes. The Larger Than Life Award goes to Mariah Powers. The Happy Go Lucky Award goes to Keegan Stiles. The Nicest Pie Award goes to Alicia Perez. Live Wire Award goes to Blake Stone. Silver Tongue Award goes to Braden Choate. Straight as she's in here. The Tough Cookie Award goes to Monique Turner. The Social Butterfly for third hour is Logan Green. The Go-Getter Award is Tatum Holland. Every cloud has a silver lining goes to Jeff Cloud. And that wasn't intentional, that's just true if you've ever met him, he's so positive. Salt of the Earth Award goes to Ariana Dalton. On the Ball Award goes to Miss Addison Cross. Heart on Your Sleeve Award goes to Kayla Farr. Nose to the Grindstone Award goes to Trey DeCarlis. Take the bull by the horns, Ella Stevens. She don't mess around. Nerves of Steel Award goes to Emma McGeorge. The not here. Goes Against the Grain Award, Hunter Blomkamp. The Gift of Gab Award, my sweet Emma B. Give my third hour a round of applause for their rescue. Good job, guys. Let's get this back here real quick. We're documenting. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a nice little sit down. Good job. Okay. Be sure to read the back. I wrote you a little something because I like you or whatever. Okay. All right. Fourth hour. My Class Act Award goes to Michaela Kruger. Down to Earth Award goes to Kendra Weeks. The Eager Beaver Award goes to Gracie Dover. Larger Than Life Award goes to Logan Cardwell. Happy Go Lucky Award goes to Madeline Langston. Nicest Pie Award goes to Kylie Comer. Live Wire goes to Parker Bonnerin. Silver Tongue Award goes to Layla Burris. Straight as an Arrow Award goes to Tabby Brown. Social Butterfly for fourth hour. Flutter on up here, Kinsey Tabor. Tower of Strength Award, Peyton Sheets. The Go-Getter Award, Camille Vance. Eagle Eye Award is absent, so just kidding, that was a joke. Haha. Every Cloud has a Silver Lining Award, Evangeline Cashmore. Salt of the Earth Award, Kenzie Miner. Sharpest Attack Award, Talon Dorweiler. On the Ball, Luke Squires. Nose to the Grindstone, Bo West. Heart to Heart Award, Aaliyah Hare. The Mouse Potato Award,
goes to Cameron Winfrey. Go Against the Grain Award is absent, so that was a joke also. The Gift of Gab Award for fourth hour. Tuck your way up here, Gemma Glossop. This is my fourth hour and their awards. It's well deserved. I love you guys. Yeah, okay, well, I can't. I'm a little short. I'll go this way. Awesome. 2 more hours to go. Bear with me. Here we go. How are we doing on time? All right. I know you're getting restless. Do me a favor. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Say ayo. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Say ayo. Shake it up. Okay. Are you making 2 more hours? Here we go. Get it together, class period. Don't be so dramatic. All right. Next hour. Here we go, my lovelies. The Big Cheese Award goes to Kaden Homer. The Class Act Award goes to Jude Johnson. My Larger Than Life Award goes to Henley Rain. My Down to Earth Award goes to Adam Lee. My Happy Go Lucky Award goes to Jasmine Miller. My Nicest Pie Award goes to Shyla Otterman. The Live Wire goes to Tanner Leach. The Silver Tongue Award goes to Grayston Biggers. My Tough Cookie isn't here, but it goes to Lily Eckert, so clap for her. Lily. Okay. The Go Getter Award goes to Paige Westerman. The Eagle Eye Award goes to Wyatt Kirby. Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining goes to Joel Langsford. The Salt of the Earth Award goes to Miss Hazel Sawyer. Sharp as a Tack Award goes to Jasper Rogers. And no, I won't leave you candy. Every day. Nose to the Grindstone Award to Sean Blunt. Take the Bull by the Horns goes to Miss Shelby Hurt. Heart to Heart Award, Miss Caitlin Woodard. Nerves of Steel Award goes to Bradley Rayborn. I have 2 Mouse Potato Awards. And they go to, you are not surprised, 6th hour, Isaiah O'Shea. And if Jackson Boyson was here, we would give him a clap. So Jackson Boyson, clap. There you go. Oh, bummer, dude. The Go Against the Grain Award for 6th hour goes to Skylar Miskin. And my Gift of Gab, Miss Kennedy Stoner. Okay, let's give them all a round of applause. We are going to do my 7th hour last class, but as we do that, oh, sweet friends, come on in, have a seat. Thank you, quiet voices. As I announce, okay. My 7th hour, we're going to go ahead and announce 7th hour idiom award winners, but as we do, well, we have time. You can just go after. Is that okay? Okay. Mrs. Kraft is going to go after to showcase her students that already got those awards. So, 7th hour, when you hear your name, come on down. My Big Cheese Award for 7th hour, Maya Carter. Class Act goes to Shiloh. Larger Than Life Award, Noah Lawson. Happy Go Lucky Award, Lena Buckler. Nice as Pie Award, McKenna Blue. Live Wire is not here, but it would go to Marcus Kravenchenko. I can never say his last name. There you go.
Silver Tongue Award goes to Malachi Oliver. Straight as an Arrow Award goes to Naomi Distallo. My Tough Cookie Award. I am very happy to give this to RJ Sneed. Very good, bud. My Social Butterfly in all things, Allison Rogers. Tower of Strength Award goes to Miss Detta Eason, also known as Delta Einstein. Come on down. Woo-hoo. Eagle Eye Award goes to Gabe Richardson. Every cloud has a silver lining goes to Leo Whalen. The Grade Award, which means incredibly good at artistry, Mally Zufeld. Salt of the Earth Award goes to Addison Cubble. Heart on Your Sleeve Award goes to Pilar Degner. Nose to the Grindstone Award goes to Memphis Tuttle. Heart to Heart Award goes to Ariel Buden. Go Against the Grain Award goes to Elijah O'Shea. The Gift of Gab Award, last but not least, Angeline Meneses. Come on down, baby girl. These are the lovelies I got to end my day with every day. Let's give them a round of applause and take a picture. Woo! Okay, I guess we got it. No, we didn't. Don't steal this from me. I want a picture. Rich, you want look this way. Yeah, thank you. Okay, you can have a seat. Good job, guys.
Okay, quickly here, my kids aren't too happy with me because I think they could have had a little more notoriety in this contest. But anyway, the Big Cheese Award went to CJ. The Down to Earth Award went to Cheyenne, and I don't think she's here. The Larger Than Life went to Camila. Live Wire went to Cooper. Silver Tongue to Aiden. Straight as an Arrow to Kendra. Tough Cookie to Caitlin. Not here. Go Getter to Jace. Eagle Eyes to Stanley. Every Cloud has a silver lining to JJ. Salt of the Earth, Cameron. Sharp as a Tack, Maddie. On the Ball, Rashay. Heart on Your Sleeve, Aaliyah. Take the bull by the horns, Marcel. Mouse Potato, Savion. Go Against the Grain, Taylor. Go the Extra Mile, Josie. And Gift of the Gab, Liam. Thank you, guys.
All right, students, eyes up here. You guys are doing great. You have just a few things left to get out before we send you on your way. This next award is an award that is given by all of our staff members. So all of your related arts teachers, all of your core teachers, and even the administrative staff, including myself, Mr. Chadwick, Mrs. Fisher, and Mr. Williams. This is the Spartan Spirit Award. When we give the Spartan Spirit Award, this award is not just about who has the most school spirit. These are students who go above and beyond the call of duty. They're the students that sit next to somebody that doesn't have a friend to sit by. They're the person that volunteers to go help somebody in a lesson or on homework. There's somebody that says, hey, I don't have a partner. They're the person that goes and is that student's partner. They are the citizenship, the sportsmanship, and the heart of Hickory Hills. So our first award goes to, there's two, by the way, one boy and one girl. So our first award, please give a big round of applause for Kinsey Tabor. All right, and this young man, I'm at a loss for words. Mr. Caden Homer. Congratulations, guys. All right, here to help me out is our principal, Mr. Williams. We are going to be reading off all students who have qualified for the honor roll. When you qualify for an honor roll, that is how we calculate your GPA, so your grade point average. To qualify for honor roll, you must have a GPA of 3.5 to 3.799. So, as I call your name, please come up, shake Mr. Williams' hand as he presents you your certificate. And we will do the 2 clap, please. Braden Choate. Trey DeCarlos. Jay Stobbs. Gracie Dover. Stanley E. Lucy Hodel. Caden Homer. Hope. Josie Machowski. Cameron Parker. Bradley Rayburn. Leo Whalen. And Ariel Uden. Round of applause, everybody, for our honor roll students of a GPA of 3.5 to 3.799. Excellent work, guys. Have a seat. Yeah. All right, our next set is now the principal's honor roll. So this is any student that has a grade point average of 3.8 to a perfect straight A 4.0. And might I say that this is also cumulative, meaning this counts first, second, third, and fourth quarter. So when I read your name, we'll do a 2 clap. Please come and get your award from Mr. Williams and go back to your seat because we have a left. All right, here we go. Grayson Biggers. McKenna Ballou. Parker B. Miss Tabitha Brown. Lena Butler. Shiloh. Logan Cardwell. Eli Custer. Ariana Dalton. Naomi DeStallo. Nora Freeberg. Aiden Friesen. Henry Hayes. Miss Tatum Holland. Addison Hubble. Andrew Costanyuk. Michaela Kruger. Noah Lawson. Madison McMillan. Kinsey Minor. Charlie Newell. Miss Henley Range. Mr. Will Ross. Miss Hazel Sawyer. Miss Peyton Cheese. Kinsey Tabor. Monique Turner. Memphis Tuttle. Camille Vance. Bo West. Paige Westerman. And this concludes the awards for Principal's Honor Roll. All right, guys, sit up straight, eyes forward. Let's have our closing with Mr. Williams.
All right. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as we did. This is a fun time for us as leaders in the building. I just want to say, part of closing, whether you came up to the front to receive a certificate or award, whatever the case may be, I hope you all walk away from today and this school year with a great sense of pride and accomplishment, because you guys have all done a great job. To think back to when you first showed up in August, to where you guys are at right now, and the level of maturity, academic success, it's all around just great students of this class. Really gets me excited about the future. So thank you for all that you've done this year. You've overcome a lot. There are a lot of challenges that came with this first year of middle school, and I'm really proud of you. And parents out there online, thank you for your support. And grandparents, and all guardians, thank you for supporting our students. We appreciate working with you to ensure the success of your students. Also want to make sure we recognize our amazing staff of teachers. I think you guys all would agree. Yes, please give them a round of applause. I am convinced, and I have no doubts, that we have the greatest sixth grade team of teachers, if not the city, the entire state. It is true. And I'm so proud to work with them each day, and to know the efforts that they give, and work tirelessly to ensure that you guys are learning and are safe and have a positive experience. So thank you so much to our teachers for all that you did this year. We really, really appreciate it. I also want to recognize Mrs. Fisher, our assistant principal, standing up here as well. I want to recognize Mrs. Groves, the school counselor. Thank you so much for all you did to support not only our students, but also our staff and myself. Mr. Chaddock, who's not here, also want to thank him as well, and as well as Mr. Schaefer, our CSI. We have an amazing staff. You guys are a great group. But let me tell you this, so the work is not done. Right? Getting through middle school is not a sprint, it's going to be more like a marathon. But you guys are a third of the way there. I know you've learned a lot. We wish you all the best this summer. Enjoy the break. I want to encourage you to come back ready to learn, and I want to encourage you to come back ready to lead. Because what we need from you guys, what I need from you all, are student leaders that know and understand the Spartan way, right? That will be that leader and that example for those incoming sixth graders that will come next year and will replace you. You know what that's like. You can remember that, I'm sure, if you think back to it, and all the questions and worries about starting middle school. And they're going to be looking up to you guys as how that should be done. And I need you guys to make sure you do it the right way. So that's my challenge for you, okay? All right, remember that? I'm going to let you guys dismiss. We have a social process. I'm going to Miss Killian lead us in our dismissal.
Guys, have a seat. Sorry, give me 2 more minutes.